Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, family. Welcome to the Mental House. I'm your host, Khadijah. Um, family, family. I think we need to really seriously wrap our arms around some of our young people. Um, if you can get your arms around them and tell them that they're worth something. I mean, all I can see, because I is when I look at young black kids and urban kids, I look at a lot of them that are just void of love and they need things to make them feel good about themselves. So if they have these things, then they feel that they with it. They accomplished something. You know, they are on top. And I'm talking about this because first of all, I can't believe that there was a young man that had his arm severed over a pair of Jordans. He tried to rob somebody for the Jordans. And I guess the person that he tried to rob backed up on his ass and pulled away, and somehow he got his arm tore off. Trying to rob the man from Craigslist of his Jordans. And then I'm hearing about a mall that was shut down because the people are going crazy over these damn Jordans. Now, the sad part about this whole thing is Michael Jordan is a billionaire. He's a billionaire. Um, I have so much respect for Stephon Marbury. Um, Whether you buy his shoe or not, just the mindset and the concept, I respect. I don't respect uh, a businessman like Michael Jordan who would have the nerve to make a comment like Republican buy tennis shoes and seeing these young people going after his shoes to the point where they'll kill, steal, maim, hurt, destroy anything in their path to get them, and he don't have nothing to say about it, and his name is on his product. Okay? In fact, I'm gonna tell y'all a little story, as you know I'm full of them. Um, the NBA three-point contest winner, who was never dethroned, was Craig Hodges. Craig Hodges used to be a teammate of Michael Jordan's back in the day when Michael played for the Bulls. Um, I'm very familiar with Craig Hodges because he played for the Milwaukee Bucks, right? In fact, he was traded from the Milwaukee Bucks because, in my opinion, Herb Cole, who was a Jewish man, owner, was very pissed that one of his players, which was Craig Hodges, was in the audience because he was sitting right next to me, and we were um, watching the Honorable Louis Farrakhan at a place called Macedonia Baptist Church. And I remember seeing Brother Hodges at the church because it was a church, it was a Baptist church. It wasn't a mosque or it wasn't a masjid, so it wasn't the same protocol. Okay? And I saw Craig Hodges on a Sunday evening. I believe it was on a Monday morning or a Tuesday morning. Herb Cole traded him from the Milwaukee Bucks. And I used it and took it as a direct, because I know how the devil worked, and I knew it was a clandestine, in my opinion, um, way of letting you know that we're not going to deal with this type of stuff. Okay, so he was shipped off, I believe, the Phoenix Suns. Okay, he played there for a while, and I believe after that they shipped him from there to his hometown, which was Chicago, and then he played with Michael Jordan, Chicago Bulls. And he went there talking that same stuff to Michael. Like, Michael, because they were doing it then, and the shoes weren't even $600. But the value that was placed on the shoe made Craig Hodges very concerned about what type of presidents Michael Jordan was setting with his, nonchalant attitude and the violence that was surrounding his shoe. Michael was like, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Them niggas want to do that. That's what they do. That's why I can buy into the prison industrial complex, because I'm not black. I'm more than black. This is the attitude of Michael Jordan. Now, I agree that people should be more in control, that they wouldn't want to kill somebody, maim somebody for a pair of shoes. But we've created desires in the people that they aren't able to meet. And the sad part about it is they don't have the wherewithal inside to deal with that emotionally, that they see all these things flashed in front of them, and they don't have the wherewithal, the finances to buy it, and they're jealous because they're living in a society where they see all of this stuff, and they feel that they're going to get it by any means necessary, which more than likely means raping, robbing, and stealing, getting your arms severed, anything for something so meaningless. A pair of shoes that probably cost $5 and $6 to make is now being sold, being consumed by the American public, especially black young kids. And it's a status symbol of how well they're doing because they got on some damn Jordans. We got to stop this. This has to be stopped. I was just listening to somebody, a young lady. Listen, first of all, without being too judgmental here now, we got too many 28 and 29-year-old grandmothers. And this shit has got to stop. It's just got to stop. It has got to stop. Anytime you got a 29-year-old grandmother and she's saying things like, I bought my child, my little grandchild, some Jordans, and what kind of mindset are you already creating in this child? What is wrong with you and your values that you would have to go after these things which really are not going to elevate his mentality? If anything, you should be buying your grandson some Hooked on Phonics. If anything, you should be setting him up a college fund. If anything, you should be buying him something to invest into his social skills, into his mental stability. Not no fucking Jordans, something to put on his damn feet. We have got to do better. And I'm speaking to black people now. Because I ain't seen no white kids at no white mall, nowhere, beating up each other, lines all around the corner to get some goddamn tennis shoes. So this is a black thing. And it's a stupid thing. And it is so sad that we have got to do better. We cannot continue to kill each other over shoes. We cannot continue to allow ourselves to be maimed over some shoe that Michael Jordan and Nike then deemed is worth $650 when they really only worth $7, and then you will kill somebody over it. But Stephon Marbury, again, will come out and introduce a shoe made by the same people the same way, but because it don't got Jordan on it, you won't buy it. You didn't want to buy Shaq's shoe either. What is wrong with us? Our values and our priorities are crazy. Your value is not entrenched and engulfed in how much money you spend on some shoes. And because you can spend $600 on some tennis shoes, don't mean you shit. That don't make you the shit. It makes you really crazy unless you're a collector that got a lot of money. Why would you even buy something like that? Why would you let Michael Jordan even pimp you like that? That's a fucked up mentality. That you would go and spend $650 for a fucking pair of shoes that only cost $7 to make. And black people, we're not poor. Okay? So you can stop saying that shit. We're not poor. We're just very extremely ignorant. And the things that we spend our money on are just crazy. Okay? So you need to stop putting your value into things and know that you are beautiful and worth it. Without those Jordans, you still the shit. You are still worth being here. You still worth uh, being a lovely expression of the Creator. Without the Jordans, you all good without them. And the fact that your worth is tied into these shoes is appalling. And whoever did that to your mind, you have a task now to figure out how you gonna undo that type of madness. And if you around people that put that kind of value on some goddamn Jordans, that they are willing to pay that much money for them when they don't even have a own business, they don't some kind of aid or gotta sell, risk their lives to for a tennis shoe, then I understand why people are treating us the way they are. And now we gotta understand it because we have become a lover of ourselves. We have become a lover of things, and we have allowed people to put value on things. And in essence, we think if we get these things that we're better than somebody else. It's a sad commentary. Sad commentary. You know, and Michael Jordan, I don't even want to get on him. I don't even want to talk about him. Because he's not even, in my opinion, he may be a billionaire, but because he's silent on these type of issues, as far as I'm concerned, Michael Jordan ain't worth two dead flies. All right.